Where do you guys see this?
He hasn't been dancing, has he?
No, not dancing, but it's a Bobby Dazzler, that's for sure.
My toes are still tingling.
I definitely see the smile.
This is fantastic. You ready for this? Stick your hand out, mate. Look at that.
Wow.
I think that's a brooch. You see the two raised areas? The pin would have gone across.
Look, there's some heft to it, too.
Exactly.
And you imagine back in the day how much something like that would have cost. That would have been a real good status symbol.
I've never seen anything like this. This is quite a unique piece. The leaf, its shape, how it's formed. I would be very interested in what it might represent. I think it needs to be completely and thoroughly checked out.
It's not degraded, really, so you should be able to find out some information about that.
But what will it tell us? That's the question. What will it tell us?
I believe this is really, really old.
What is really, really old?
I think that's hundreds of years old. I wouldn't be surprised if this is anywhere in between 1500 and 1700.
Wow.
You don't think it could be a military cap badge of some type?
It could be, but if it is, it's an old one. Remember, we found that French cap badge along the ridge there. And you know what? You know who famous was in this area? The Duc d'Anville with the French fleet.
Yes, 1746.
Yeah, that's right.
That would be within your estimate of the dating.
The Duc d'Anville?
I found 8 pages of a ship, what looks like a ship's log.
2 years ago, Doug Kroll presented Rick, Marty, and the team with a handwritten transcript of an 18th century ship's log. It had been authored by a crew member of a 1746 French naval expedition to Nova Scotia, led by Jean-Baptiste Louis-Frédéric de la Rochefoucauld, also known as the Duc d'Anville, an admiral from a noble family with ties to the medieval order of the Knights Templar. Incredibly, this log detailed the construction of a massive treasure shaft on an uninhabited island in Mahone Bay, strikingly similar in description to the Oak Island Money Pit.
It has been agreed that a deep pit be dug, the pit to have a secret entrance by a tunnel from the shore.
I mean, a great quantity of treasure, and they appear to be in this bay.
What troubles me is how perfect this is.
Could this ornate brooch, which Gary believes might date back to the 1700s, be proof that the French military and the Duc d'Anville are connected to the Oak Island mystery?
It's certainly quite unique. Never seen anything like it. My hope is that there'll be some relevance to determining what happened on Oak Island. That's why we're here. We've got to get it cleaned. We've got to get it tested. What are the answers going to be, and how might it affect the search?
This turns out to be a really old French uniform decoration or a fancy brooch. Either way, it's a spectacular find.
That is indeed a top pocket find.
We found a lot of cool old stuff along this ridge, and I believe we're going to find a lot more cool stuff as well.
Okay, well, I'll make sure it gets in the proper hands. And you guys, congratulations. Hopefully you'll find some more things. You know, the day is still young.
Oh, yeah.
But
Don't wander too far, mate. We're having a good day.